this early in the morning. Did I get up? No, I didn't. I stayed in bed until 6. And as you saw, there was a pint of ice cream next to my bed from last night and I threw it away. Then I got my kids' backpacks together, putting their snacks inside of their backpacks, and I guess kind of tidying up at the same time. Okay, snacks are in. Water bottles are in. Kids need a lot of stuff at school these days. Now I'm getting their breakfasts ready. Fortunately, before Jonathan left, he made sausage, and then I put some muffins on there, getting their cups ready for orange juice. And now I need to randomly get my vitamins together for the week because I didn't do it on Sunday like I normally do. Boom, vitamins all done. I'm planning on cooking later, so I had to get some stuff out. And then I realized the kitchen's so messy. Somebody needs to clean it, and I am that somebody. As you can see, this area is a mess, and now was the time to clean it. So that is what I decided to do. But then I remembered it was time for me to wake the kids up. So in order to do that, I just go into their rooms first and turn on a light, and I don't talk to them. And I just put on a little lamp and hope that that will be like sunlight for them and help them naturally get up. Boom, light on. Then I recently have started turning on music. This is something that Jonathan does all the time, but it helps them because they have FOMO and they want to know what's happening in the living room, so they'll get out. Once they're up, I usually get their lunches inside of their backpacks or whatever other little trinkets that they need at school for the day. Always get some morning cuddles in. Love it. Now I gotta yeet him off of me though because I have stuff to do, as you can see with the messy house. So I put breakfast on the table, but they were just living their own lives. So I gave them breakfast on the floor, which was nicer. And now it's time to do hair, which nobody loves doing in the morning, but we get it done, you know? Once hair is over, I have to clean up other little things that have been made a mess throughout the day. And like I said, breakfast was on the floor today, and I did not argue it because they were in such a good mood, and I was like, great. Now we got everything packed up. Time to head to school. Yes, here we go. The kids are listening to Junie B. Jones right now, and they love it. I hate it, but it is what it is, you know? Junie B. Jones just really isn't that good. Now I'm saying bye to them, and they're going to school for the day, and I'm heading back home to get ready to go to sleep. Psych. I just remembered I have to cook something because I promised myself I was going to make all of this food on Sunday, and I didn't do it. So I am now making these homemade healthy Twix bars, but I forgot an ingredient and had to go to the grocery store in the middle of it. And that's what they look like before the fridge. Took a nice little bath to help relax myself, and I'm getting in bed to go to sleep at 9:57 a.m. I have an impeccable sleep routine since I work night shift now, and I am going to go ahead and put on this little eye mask. I have my sound machine going. I get super cozy. I have 3 blankets. It's incredible, and I love sleeping, so I can go to sleep at any time. Here I go. My alarm went off at 3:05. It is now time for me to go sit in the carpool line and pick up the kids. I don't pick up the kids every day, but most of the days I do. Then we came home, and guess what? We repeated the daytime. They went right back to playing with those things, and in order to watch a TV show, they have to help me clean up the house. So any of their laundry that I did this morning, they now have to go put those things away before we can watch a show. Or they can play. It's really up to them, but the stuff has to be put away. So we are still in the process of cleaning, and that's kind of how after school goes. And then, as you can see, I left this in just so you can see his chaos. And yeah, that's him. So while they are cleaning, I have to finish this recipe that I started this morning. As I record this, I just think about how it's not even that good. The amount of work that I had to put in isn't that great. And then, yay, Johnny came home, which is so exciting. He always gives me the biggest hugs when he comes home because I am his favorite person in the world, and he adores me, and I'm a shining light to him. Then we usually, because we're passing ships, we get to talk for a little bit and just kind of bond or whatever. But guess what? I'm still not done making food because I prepped a lot of things. And I left all this in because I want everyone to see the chaos that happens and how everyone's just moving around. I also thought it was cute how they moved kind of in synchronization. But I'm currently looking for a blender because I am making cashew milk. Never made it before. I honestly haven't even tasted it. I don't know what the vibe's gonna be, but I'm doing it because I'm just trying new things, 2023, baby. So conveniently, whenever I was like, I think I'm going to start blending something, everybody decided they wanted to talk to each other. Oh, but then I read the instructions, and the instructions were such BS that I had to have some validation about them. So show Jonathan those. And now here I am blending up the cashew milk and getting ready to be done with that journey. It took a really long time for it to blend, but it looks good when it's done. You'll see. Just wait. Boom. So it's finally done, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it into a little bottle. I bought a bottle just because I bought this just because I want the glass bottle, and clearly I'm so proud of myself even though I haven't tasted it. These are those bar things that I was making this morning. It's homemade Twix shortbread, and Jonathan's showing me TikToks because we are in our TikTok era right now. And while I'm still trying to cook, I'm enjoying looking at the videos that he shows me because he actually does find some decent ones nowadays, so we bond over those. Now it's time for coffee. So my son brings over Q-tips, and I was like, wait, no, you should not be putting Q-tips in your ears. I'm a registered nurse. Please let me do it. Fortunately, being a nurse, they trust me more. I don't know why they can't just trust me as their mother, but when I say nurse things, they're like, bet. So anyways, I used the Q-tips on his cute little ears, and they were clean as a whistle, and I was so thankful for that. But don't get Q-tips out anymore. So they went to the park because the kids had a lot of energy, and I don't do parks. It's just not my thing. So Johnny and the kids went to the park, and I finished cooking finally. And here they are coming back home. It's dark outside, and I was done cooking. So now I was just finishing up the dishes that I made a huge mess of. And the living room is clean-ish. So it's officially TV time. And they're clearly excited about that. And so was I, because I usually sit with them and watch TV. And then after TV time, it was time for me to get ready for work. So here I am just quickly getting my little tiny hair ready. Obviously, I don't have a lot of hair. I shaved my head in October. And, just talking to Johnny while I get dressed and get ready. Look at your girl, 6:52. I usually leave the house between 6:45 or 7. But today I wanted to spend more time with them. So this hug lasted a really long time, so I feel like I didn't leave until about 7:05. But I made it to work just in time, early as usual, and now it's time for me to get into work. Whenever I get in, I like to get my whole space set up, get all of my stuff out, get everything ready for the night, and then just start researching all the things that I'm going to have to do for the night and just start making my to-do list. I'm reading the report from the last lactation consultant and seeing the things that she did and trying to figure out what I need to do for the night. And that's pretty much all that I'm doing right there. Boom. I'm just going to give you guys some timestamps every now and then. I am in my Red Bull era, so I'm drinking those sometimes. I only actually drink 2 caffeinated drinks a day. And then throughout my shift, I go on a lot of walks. The hospital's really eerie at nighttime, but it also is really nice because you can just walk around and not feel like you're bothering anybody. It is officially 2 a.m. And now one of my patients called me into their rooms. And then after I was done in that room, because obviously I can't show you anything in the room, one of my jobs at night is to clean the breastfeeding equipment. So here I am cleaning breast pumps. And then someone else called me to a delivery where somebody needed a nipple shield. So here I am with all the gear that you need for a shield and papers. And then at the end of the night, I have to write down a full report of all the patients, all their information, blah, 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 just lots of info. But guess what? It is now 5 o'clock. It's 24 hours. I'm done. I'm home. Look at the couch. That is the 5th load of laundry. And guess what? Remember how I didn't finish cleaning that thing last night? Well, I came home and cleaned it. Yay. I'm so excited.